Hey, what's going on, action figure addicts? This is C-Spray coming at you, giving you action figure fix. Today we're going to do a Marvel Legends review. Today in the spotlight we're going to take a look at Marvel Legends Series 4 Gambit, aka Remy LeBeau. Very awesome figure. I've had this guy since he came out, which was between 2004-2005, and very awesome figure. I'm opening this guy up because he has a little ding in the package, got a little banged up, so more reason to open him, right? And very, very cool figure. This guy is super posable, 38 points, which we will go over in further detail. This guy does come with a bonus mini poster and collector wall mountable display stand. And as you can see, he comes with some accessories, a little energy card thing that he holds in his hand, and he comes with a staff which is a little bit bent, which is not a big deal. And of course, a very, very awesome a cloth coat, which is really nice, and the sculpt overall looks really, really great, and I definitely can't wait to open this up. Let's take a quick look at the back. Or you can actually see all the stuff inside if you don't own this figure already. It's pretty heavy too, actually. And I'll just take a look at the back here. So as you can see, he came in the wave with Punisher, Beast, Elektra, and Goliath. I have all these except for this last one here, I think, anyway. Maybe not Punisher, but I definitely have these two and Gambit. So this toy was brought to us, of course, by Toy Biz and Marvel. So let's just take this guy out of the package and go over him in further detail, alright? Till all are opened. What's up, guys? I'm back, and I took this guy out of the package, and he is very, very awesome. So awesome that I'm speechless. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, Gambit looking very, very nice. Comes with, like I said, a few accessories. Comes with this energy card blast thing, a staff which is kind of warped, and I'll definitely have to take it to some warm water and a hot dryer. I'm gonna take the advice of my bros Matlock WK and Vigadeath for sure. Definitely, thanks guys. So here we have Marvel Legends Gambit, looking crazy. Comes with this huge Sentinel arm base piece that he does have a few ports that you can put his legs, and you can have him stance to however you like. I kind of just have him like this, kind of just took reference from the package a little bit, and very, very awesome. So before we go over the figure, we're going to go over his accessories, his weapons, the base, and his coat. Yes, the coat, because the coat is very nice, very nicely detailed, and it's really cool, you know, when they put that extra touch into, instead of just molding plastic into a coat, you know what I mean? So very sweet. So I just wanted to give you a little look of how he looks on his little base. So we can just do a little 360 here. So cool. I don't have him leaning on anything. I just have him in the ports, and he's just standing there on his own. But he will fall back, of course, if you have him stanced the wrong way. But for the most part, it's pretty cool. Nice. This thing is too cool. Oh, you can see some Wolverine claws there. Okay, so I guess we will take him off the base, and we'll just go over the base first and then the weapons. Okay, so first up for accessories, we're going to take a look at the base, little stand that Gambit comes with. Like I said, it's it's a Sentinel arm, as you can see, and it's kind of like impaved into the ground. And the amount of detail on this is definitely crazy, and it definitely looks like it's been in some damage. You can see like bits and pieces everywhere, like scratches from Wolverine. Like I said, you can see like indentations where like maybe an energy blast hit or something like that. It has like burnt marks, wires sticking out every which way. It's crazy. It looks like real copper actually in some of the points in the wiring. Everything twists and turns in this thing, and it's just it's pretty crazy, and just the amount of effort and detail that was put into this, and the time, and the love was definitely shown for the art of this, for sure. As you can see, going all the way around, you can see like gears and stuff like that, and debris all in here. This thing alone is like more than like a Marvel Universe figure, and this came with like another figure and more accessories and weapons and stuff like that. And it's just funny how the Marvel Universe figures are, $10 or so, and they're just like a little tiny figure. You definitely don't get much what you pay for these days. Definitely less costs more in our time and age, which kind of sucks. But back to the review. This thing's pretty cool. I like it, and I really appreciate it. Really nicely detailed. I just love the paint apps, and it's just well done. Okay, so we looked at the base and the hand of the Sentinel. Now we're going to look at the staff and the energy card blasting. Okay, here we have the staff or the bow of Gambit. It's really warped, really bent, but I'm pretty sure I can fix it. It's not a big deal. Staff, cool. It's all silver, has a few lines in it and stuff like that, and pretty much it. It's kind of flimsy, as you can see. Nothing more I can say about this. Fits in the hand, not too bad, but it slides out very easily. Next up, we have the little energy blast thing with the cards, where Gambit throws his cards with the energy he builds up in his hands, and then he shoots it out. He can use, since cards are easy to fly when you flick them and stuff like that, and since he's Cajun and he likes poker, it's his weapon of choice, I guess you would put it. But it's really nice. It's kind of pink and white. It's a clear, translucent pink with a white paint wash over it. And you can see some nice detailing with the cards, showing all the aces, all the suits, clubs, hearts, diamonds, and spades. Really nicely detailed, and I love it. It'd be cool to get a Gambit Marvel Universe figure, but only time will tell. They're releasing so many figures. I'll give them that. They're releasing a lot of characters that you wouldn't even think they would release, and I think that's really cool. And they're putting so many Marvel Universe figures out, and I can't even keep up with it, so I won't even try. Because my main game is Transformers, but I definitely love Marvel and DC and stuff like that. Okay, so we looked at all the accessories. We're now going to take a further detailed look at Gambit. And he actually has a coat, which I really appreciate and love. So now we're going to go over Gambit. Okay, so here we have Gambit. Wow, I have to say, this is my most favorite Marvel Legends figure. I only have a few, like a handful. I have like Hulkbuster, Iron Man, Cyclops, and a few others that are opened. And I have a good maybe 15, 20 or so that are in package still, maybe even more. But this guy is definitely up there in my favorite ones right now. And I just love Gambit overall. If you don't know who Gambit is, which I'm pretty sure you do, Gambit appeared in, I think, quote me on this, you can quote me on this for sure, the Uncanny X-Men number 266, released 1990, and I did have that comic, but it was stolen, and I remember he was in there, and, well, of course, his first appearance, and he was in there with Storm, and it was definitely a cool comic, and I actually was trying to look for it recently, but I couldn't find it, and I was going to put it in this I was going to add the comic pictures in this video, but I can't do it. But yeah, this figure is really awesome, and really nice to see some detailing and extra effort put into this. And I love that coat. It comes with a removable coat, and it's cloth, and I just love it. Something I think Hasbro might do would make a sculpted coat, and maybe put it over the figure. It's kind of somehow one with the figure. But it's nice to have this, and it is removable. And we'll see how I feel towards the end of the review if I'll take it off. But it is removable, and I'm not sure how it is to put it back on. But it's very nice. This guy's crazy posable, and he has crazy articulation. And the paint apps on here are just nice. Detailing is nice. And like I said, I love that coat. He definitely looks kind of like a pervert from the back. Like, woohoo, I'm gonna flash, yeah. He holds his cards not too bad. In there decent enough. They hold there easier and better than he does with the staff. Love the coloring on here, and the sculpting on here is just amazing, and I love the extra effort they put into this. But we'll talk about that. So looking at his face and the head sculpt, as you can see, he has his mask, and he has nice detailed hair. It's brown. It's a little bit of light brown in there. And it's nicely sculpted in there, and even the hair kind of comes down. I think it's painted onto his face, or slightly sculpted. You can see it kind of coming under the mask, which is kind of neat. And just the expression on him definitely captures Gambit and his personality. The paint is really nice. Instead of doing like a one-tone paint, they actually did detailing like under the eyes and around like crevices and corners of the face of the facial features. You can see they even gave him a little wash to kind of give him some 5 o'clock shadow, which is kind of neat. He does have his black eyes with the red pupils, which is a nice touch. And of course he has his arrogant, cocky grin, which Gambit is known for. Always trying to style the ladies. Really nice detailing on the ears and stuff like that. And the eyebrows are painted on very well. So as you can see, like the coat comes off. You can see underneath he does have, you know, the purple body, and it's kind of a shine metallic look to it with definitely some shading in there. There's a little bit of a belly button. It's kind of funny, but up top it's blue. Some nice designs in there. It's kind of a teal, kind of metallic blue with the black wash over it, which makes up the collar of his costume, and then down into the purple. And arms are all black, of course with his purple design. Nice blue trim around his belt area, leading into the same kind of blue in his boots, which are sculpted very nicely. You can see they're nice paint. Muscle sculpting and definition is done really well too. It's not too bulky. It's done really well to fit this guy's height and to fit this guy's height and width and stuff like that. It's done really well. Just take a look at the back here. Hands are sculpted very well. Like I said, this one captures you know, throwing the cards, kind of give that effect of him, how he kind of gives that, you know, angle of his fingers and stuff like that. And this one is the more fist, kind of to grab the staff. But we won't go there. So leading into articulation, this guy, he's done really well. He can move every which way. His head can move up and down really well, as you can see. He can look down really well, look up really well. His head can rotate 360. Shoulders, they're kind of like on these ball joint points, and they can move 360, and he does have a little bit of shoulder articulation. They can move in and out. He does have 360 bicep articulation. He can move in 2 points at the elbow, I'm assuming. Toy Biz Marvel Legends usually have the 2 points of, and of course leading down into his wrist. He doesn't have 360 wrist articulation, but there might be 360 at, I think, the upper forearm. And it does go in and out at the wrist, and of course his hands can go in and out. So the 4 fingers move, and then the thumb stays with the hand sculpt. And of course the same with the right arm, and same, everything's the same. Leading into body, he can move up and down really well at the mid diaphragm, and he can move 360 at the waist. And he does have the ball joints on the upper thigh that can move 360 in and out every which way. They're pretty movable, really movable actually. He can move 360 at the upper thigh. Knees can move at 2 points, 2-point hinge, and he does have mid leg articulation, but it doesn't really move too well. I'll have to loosen it up, but it does move. I can see there's a cut right there. Leading down into his ankles can move in and out, and they actually have a nice side swivel, and down to his toes, which he also has toe articulation. Like I said, this guy's crazy. Toy Biz Marvel Legends are known for their great articulation and great detailing, great paint, great sculpting, and great everything. I miss you guys. But yeah, awesome figure. I love Gambit. I love the toy, and I'm really glad that I have this in my possession. And like I said, the coat. He does have a real cloth coat. And we'll just take a quick look at the coat. Nice stitching. It's on him really well done. It's a nice brown color. Does have even a belt, which is, you know, can come off, which is awesome. Underneath, it looks, just with this coat, it gives this toy like an old school figure feel. You know, when they had like I remember my brother, he had these figures like Spider-Man and Green Goblin, and they were like they're about, you know, like, I don't know, maybe about 8 inches or so, 10 inches, and they had a doll underneath, and then they had a cloth costume over top with like Spider-Man and Green Goblin, like I said. And I remember you can move the movement and stuff like that, kind of like the G.I. Joe figures, I guess. And definitely with this touch and, you know, the effort and love that was put into this to give him a cloth coat and stuff like that, it definitely makes him feel like an old school figure. And I definitely appreciate that as a buyer of and a collector of figures, which is definitely awesome in my books, and it makes you feel you get your money's worth, definitely. And that's pretty much it. So this is Seaspray. Definitely support your Marvel Legends community. I hope you like this review, because I love this figure. Please give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, leave a comment, leave a video response if it's anything related to this video. And until next time, take care, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya.